Hey y'all, gravity, any day above ground living, so you already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right, share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna pain me to do this video, but I gotta help my people on this, because I've seen a lot of people jumping on social media talking about, oh, Ketanji Brown-Jackson, oh, she's great, and she's gonna be the first black woman SCOTUS, and she just represents black people well, and she's taking those questions and answering them with such dignity and grace. And in these white supremacists, they don't want her to succeed, and crap like that. And of course, we got other people, the B1s, the Friedmans, saying, you know what, she's just an op. She's just there because, they need a black face there. This is all symbolism again. Where's the tangibles? Cut the check. So I decided to do my people a favor and basically break down why she's going to be SCOTUS and the reason why they nominated her. So we're going to start in 1 minute. I know that was the quickest minute in history, but I just need to gather my thoughts together, and now we're going to have fun. This might be a long video. We'll see how it goes, but we all know about the 1994 crime bill, ladies and gentlemen. We don't even have to go over it. I'll probably put a link in the description box for it. It's 356 pages. You can look at it, study it, whatever. I put that little caveat in there to explain that this nominated judge, Ketanji Brown-Jackson, she's going to be ushering in a new crime bill. Now, I'm not saying she's going to write it, but hear me out. She's going to be the deciding factor on this. This is why they're asking her all these questions that a lot of people are saying these are weird questions. They're not even hard. Why a lot of these questions she's been asked are social questions, like with the P questions, how she took P files and basically gave them light sentences, and how do you define a woman, things like that. It's all a game, folks. It's all a game. Now, this whole saga, a lot of people think starts with her, but it actually started with this lynching bill that they passed, this anti-lynching bill that they passed. So I'm going to put it on the screen real fast. So you look at that text and you say to yourself, okay, Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, all the congressional black couscous, because I don't call them caucus, they're the couscous. They tried for years to pass this bill. Didn't work. But now this Ketanji Brown-Jackson comes out of nowhere, and this bill gets passed. And basically, you saw in the text, the bill says if you make harm to any other race, you'll get 30 years. Sounds like what happened in the crime bill, don't it, folks? Uneven sentences. But of course, I'm sure the black progressives are going to come outside and tell me, oh, we needed this bill, white people do all this to it. Fine, whatever. I want you to answer this question for me then, folks. Why in the world would they pass the bill now when they had an entire year last year to pass it? And don't nobody come in my comment section talking about Trump. I don't want to hear that, because it wasn't that much of a concern to you when Trump was in. But the reason why I say that she's going to be the deciding factor on Crime Bill 2.0 is because if you're following the polls right now, we already know if something doesn't change drastically within the next 6 months, the Democrats are going to get destroyed in the midterms. So much so, you're going to have a Republican-led Congress, and we already know what happens when the opposite in the executive branch is sitting. Meaning, if there's Republicans in Congress and there's a Democrat, you ain't gonna get nothing done, and vice versa. So you're already gonna give Biden an excuse for why things aren't getting done. His poll numbers are going to keep tanking, right? Once his numbers keep tanking, he's going to have to make a major decision to get his numbers back up. Enter Ketanji Brown-Jackson. They nominate her, she gets in, right? Okay, cool. You're going to start hearing rumblings, folks, of corporations talking about how much money they lost during the 2020 uprisings. You know, all the black people ran outside doing all that good twubba. No shout out to John Lewis. And Biden's going to have to make a decision. So his decision is going to be, okay, he's going to get with his closest people and he's going to start, they're going to call it an amendment. This is how I'm predicting it. They're going to call it an amendment to the crime bill. But this is essentially going to be crime bill 2.0. They'll probably make it a federal crime to screw with businesses. So they'll take it out of the local and state authority and put it federal, because then you could pour more money into it. So all those people that were out there rioting and whatever, they might be in some trouble. But he can't present that until 2024 when he decides to run again. So she gets in, let's say she gets in this year. She'll have a whole year to let the press die down on her, because she'll just be working. Once that press dies down and she gets nominated, SCOTUS is basically irrelevant unless there's a major case that warrants attention. Biden's numbers are going to be tanking. His Republican opposition is coming. He needs something to tell the people, hey, I'm really for you. This was all my crescendo. This is all my moves were leading up to. He's going to present this crime bill. His senators are going to create this crime bill. They're going to take it to the House. They're not going to like it. They're going to recraft it. They'll like it. Send it to the Senate. The Senate, I'm going to predict, will narrowly pass it. Narrowly. So now the Republicans look bad. They'll put it on Biden's desk. Biden will sign it probably, I would say, mid-September. Maybe late September. The second he signs it, the federal lawsuits show up from all the black progressives, the wannabe allies. You know, black conservatives will go in on it. B1s and Freedmans will go in on it. So we're going to have an impasse. Gets all the way to SCOTUS, ladies and gentlemen. Now here's where the fun starts. Now, she gets in, I believe they would have a 5-4 split in favor of conservative-leaning judges. For some particular reason, I feel like there's going to be a 4-4 deadlock. I feel like somebody on the conservative side is going to switch over and agree with this proposed crime bill. She's going to be the deciding factor because she'll be the junior member. She'll be the deciding factor. It'll be all on her to change the course of this country. And my belief is she's going to say there's nothing wrong with it. Vote with it and kill all those federal lawsuits. Crime bill becomes law. And now, folks, you just had a black woman become the face of the ever-changing socio-political arena in the United States of America. All those prisons that closed because of what Biden did last year, saying no more for-profit prisons. with that influx of people being incarcerated, especially the black homeless, they're going to need those reopened back again. But with this crime bill, you're going to start seeing a sharp tank in crime. People are going to go for it. It's a manipulation game, folks. She's not for us. If you look at her record, she's not for us. 19 out of 22 black plaintiffs have lost their case in front of her. You saw what she did with Lockheed Martin. She's not for us. If she gets on SCOTUS, we're in trouble. I know us as the people, we don't have really much say outside of that, but I guess the best thing you could do, like we did with Mason, Tennessee, call your congressman, call your senators, tell her, don't confirm this woman, don't do it. That would be a death sentence for us. But that's all I'm going to say on it. That's just my prediction on it. I could be wrong. I hope to God I'm wrong, because we already know black men are the first ones they're going to go after. But anyway, let me get up out of here. You already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right. Share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Take care. Stay safe. I'm out.